Day 126. Psalms 89, 96, 100, 101, 105, and 132. Have you ever wondered, how does this really connect to my everyday life when you read the Holy Bible? So do I, and today, we're going deeper into unraveling the whispers in the scripture. Let's begin. The first whisper is, God's faithfulness does not cancel your confusion. Read this verse, I will sing of the Lord's great love forever. I will not violate my covenant. But here's the twist. Later in the same chapter, the writer sounds frustrated, even questioning God. Lord, where is your former great love? Unusual truth. You can believe in God's faithfulness and still feel confused about your situation. You may have prayed, planned, did everything right, yet things still fall apart. Your business isn't growing. Your school isn't attracting the right families. This psalm teaches you something deep. Faith is not pretending everything makes sense. Faith is holding on even when it doesn't. Next, we have to understand that excellence is a form of worship. Ascribe to the Lord the glory due his name. Worship the Lord in the splendor of his holiness. Notice the word, splendor. God is not just honored by words, but by quality. Let's relate this to the way you run your school, as a leader. Oh yes, I am using this scenario too often, but I am into education, so that comes natural for me. The quality of your teaching in the classrooms, your communication with parents, your systems and structure. The unusual truth is simple. Sloppiness is not spiritual. Excellence is worship. When you do things well, not perfectly, but intentionally, you are reflecting God's nature. You should know that gratitude is not a feeling. It is a discipline, and that will be the theme of the next scripture whisper. Enter his gates with thanksgiving and his courts with praise. This is not a suggestion, it's an instruction. It doesn't say, enter when you feel thankful. It says, enter with thanksgiving. That means, before results show up, be grateful. Before the admission list fills up, be grateful. Before your effort pays off, be grateful. Gratitude is a decision you make before evidence appears. And here's the secret. Gratitude shifts your mindset from scarcity to possibility, pressure to perspective. I will be careful to lead a blameless life. I will not look with approval on anything that is vile. This psalm is powerful. It's about personal leadership. David is not talking about what people see. He's talking about what he watches, what he allows, what he tolerates today. This translates to what you permit in your team, what you ignore in your system, what you excuse in your environment, because what you tolerate quietly will eventually control you publicly. If standards are weak behind the scenes, results will be weak in front of people. Your private standards will often shape your public results. This whisper is key. It is wise to never forget your journey when you finally succeed. Remember the wonders he has done. This psalm is a storytelling chapter. It recounts history. Why? Because humans forget. When things start working, you forget the struggle. You forget the lessons. You forget the people who helped you. And then pride quietly enters. Forgetting your journey is the first step to losing your future. Memory keeps you grounded. That's why reflection is powerful. Look back at your early days. Remember when things were hard. Acknowledge how far you've come. It builds humility and wisdom. For the last whisper, know this and place your hope on God. Not every delay is denial. Some delays are preparation for something bigger. In the last psalm we read, I will allow no sleep to my eyes till I find a place for the Lord. For the Lord has chosen Zion. David desired to build a house for God, but he didn't get to do it. It was delayed and passed to the next generation. This is hard to accept in the world we live in. We want fast results, immediate impact, quick success. But this psalm reveals something deeper. Some of your efforts are seeds, not harvests. The system you're building, the culture you're shaping, the values you're teaching, they may not fully reward you now. But they are laying foundations for something bigger. As we end this video, it will be important to remember the 6 whispers form the scripture we read. Faith can coexist with confusion, as we see in Psalm chapter 89. Excellence is worship, as clearly captured in Psalm chapter 96. Gratitude is a discipline, is what we see reflected in Psalm chapter 100. Private standards shape public outcomes, was in Psalm chapter 101. Remember your journey is what Psalm chapter 105 warns us about. Then delays can be preparation, not denial, is the theme in Psalm chapter 132. As you go through your day, your work, your leadership, your responsibilities, carry this thought. You are not just building results. You are building a life that reflects deeper truths, and sometimes, the most powerful lessons are the ones hidden in plain sight.